Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Aquarius for mid-September 2003. Welcome to the table, Aquarius. I have pre-shuffled these cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. I'll be using a 3-card spread today with 2 clarifying cards for each one of those 3 cards. I'll be reading all of the cards in the upright position. The flowers are from my garden and the crystals have been in their salt bath. I do hope you enjoy them. Ten of coins, beautiful. 4 of coins and the 7 of swords. Okay, 4 of pentacles, 10 of pentacles and the 7 of swords. So 10 of pentacles is about security, financial security, your home, stability, your finances, your investments. This is long-term security, long-term stability. So beautiful energy to have here. This is about something where you have sufficient money to keep you going for the rest of your days, more or less, that you are quite comfortable. So this is a beautiful energy. Everyone would like to have that. 4 of coins. This may be a little bit of hanging on too tightly. You know, when you have a sufficient amount of money, it's always a little bit of a concern, I guess, that you don't hang on too tightly, that you manage to have some enjoyment from this money, that it isn't all about leaving the money for a subsequent generation and leaving yourself impoverished or denying yourself at the expense of, you know, when you're, sorry, I'll put it another way, when you are comfortable enough to have quite a nice lifestyle, but you are a little bit too restrictive in the way you allow that flow of money so that you don't really get any of the benefit. Being a little bit too rigid in the way you spend it, feeling insecure when actually you have sufficient. Here we've got the 7 of swords. This is perhaps, in this case, because of these 2 cards, I think that perhaps you're worried about somebody deceiving you or tricking you, perhaps feeling that you are going to be cheated, or somebody may be plotting or scheming to, you know, get hold of your investments or your security or your assets. Now, I don't know whether this is real or perceived. The cards don't distinguish which way that goes, but there's this fear perhaps of treachery or deceit or trickery or scams. And I guess in the world we live in today, I guess that's a natural sense that you worry about scams. Pardon me while I take a drink. Okay, let's have a look at what other cards are coming in towards you. All right, we've got the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Coins, so this is even more money, new financial beginnings, new opportunities, new job, new wealth and abundance, or even a windfall. 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Okay, let me just see what I think here. This is somebody wanting to go fast forward. So perhaps there's somebody looking to, you know, on top of this 10 of coins, maybe somebody is asking you to take risks that you don't feel are safe or secure, or perhaps they're trying to get you to be more brave or be more fearless than you naturally are, and they're asking you to go against your natural tendencies. And I perhaps suggests that you don't do that, because particularly if it's about your long-term security and your long-term investments, going against your natural grain or your natural inclination is not necessarily, it may bring a reward or a fast reward, but it may also feel a little bit too risky for you. The Five of Wands. So this is a little bit of conflict around you for some reason, and I'd imagine this is in regards to the Ten of Coins. So some challenge, some battles, some disagreements. I feel like somebody is trying to get you to do something with perhaps your financial security, your assets, your wealth. Perhaps somebody is trying to get you to do something that you don't want to do. So that is rather an interesting thing to have on the table. Somebody may be sort of hassling you all the time about something. And it doesn't actually mean that they're going to win, because this is actually quite small. The energy of this is quite small. So this is more of an annoyance than anything else. So don't let it turn into a battle if you're not prepared to go into battle about something. This is new financial beginnings, new job, new prosperity, inheritance coming in, wealth, a bounty, some sort of windfall or a big investment, but this is a wonderful sense of extra money coming in towards you. You've got the Ten of Coins and the Ace of Coins, so this is quite a substantial amount of money that we're talking about here. So this could be a gift from the cosmos, in which case it could be a reward for some misadventure that you've had in the past. It could be an insurance payout, it could be an inheritance, it could be a new job, it could just be a streak of luck where you win the lottery. Yeah, let's hope so. Okay, but again, there's on top of this sort of control, this need for control, this need for perhaps being overly cautious when there may be plenty to spare, or sufficient to spare, I'll put it that way. Now, this is the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from something. This is something that you're not very happy with, and you've just had enough. You're putting the past behind you and walking away. Now, that could be walking away from somebody who's constantly trying to provoke you or push you or hassle you or challenge you into doing something with your long-term finances and your long-term security, or your home, your investment, that you don't want to do. So, either you're walking away or they're walking away. And we've got the Seven of Cups. This is fantasies, illusions, daydreams. Being careful what you wish for, pie in the sky, having anything you could wish for. If you have this substantial wealth here, you know that you can have anything you want. Sometimes just knowing that you can have it stops the desire to have that in the first place. So that can be wonderful, daydreaming about all the things that you could have. But, if the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles, is holding you back from fulfilling any of your long-term dreams or something on your bucket list, then that may not be in your best interest. But that's up to you to decide. Only you can decide. And on this card, which is interesting because the Seven of Cups is wishful thinking and daydreams, and here, where are we? Here on the Seven of Swords, this is a dream catcher. So that's rather interesting as well. So, but don't be tricked into something where someone spins you a story about one of your dreams and then uses that as a way to trick you. So don't fall for any tricks or treachery that incorporates one of your dreams, okay? Because then it's not saying don't follow your dreams, but a good scammer or a good trickster will manipulate the circumstances around you. And sometimes if it seems too good to be true, it usually is. Here's the Four of Wands, so stability. Again, this is a commitment, stability, security. Somebody may be getting married. It's on top of the Seven of Swords. So there's a sense of treachery here, perhaps, with the Four of Wands, celebration. But I'm not entirely sure. There's 2 sevens here. Sometimes sevens can be a little bit of luck as well. Perhaps you've met somebody and you're deciding to get married. And that could be for the second time, perhaps. I'm getting a feeling, I'm getting the words a second time. Be careful that you have considered whether this is just wishful thinking on your part and not investigate, don't marry in haste without actually looking at the type of person that you're committing yourself to, because this is long-term stability. You've got 2 4s and 2 7s. So 4s is about stability and security. 7s is about moving forward, but not always. It sometimes has a little bit of risk involved with the 7s, but it can also have luck. So luck and risk tend to go together. So be careful if you're marrying in haste that you've examined the kind of person that you're marrying. But it does look like you're walking away from something. So I've kind of covered what I thought this reading was about. It's a little bit of a strange energy, but financial security is here. The little bit of a warning about allowing yourself some freedom to enjoy some of the money and the security that you have probably worked very hard for. You can afford to follow perhaps one of your dreams or one of your long-term desires, but be careful about how you do that, because, as I say, don't allow somebody to spin a web of deceit around what one of your dreams is. Okay, so that's it for you, Aquarius. I hope that's made some sense to you. Only you will know whether this reading is for you or not. If it's not for you, leave it and wait for another reading. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.